We got Jung Ho, the eyes that see into our soul. Everything. Okay, here we go. Okay, the subs are the size of space. Hold on. I want to be able to see him while he's singing to me. 400%. What were we doing last time? Animals.
집에 가는 길 주머니 속에 전화길 더듬거리다 환하게 웃는 지난 사진 속 날보다 또 집을 지나쳐 여기에 와 있는지 난 왜 단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면
Ooh, that is pure.
괜찮을 거라고 외면하다가 튀어나온 미련에 찔려 아파하고 왜 단 한 번도 날 잃은 후에 내 자신을
I can tell you right now, with the snow and the slow motion and his voice, this one's gonna hurt.
마주하지 못해 자꾸 도망가려 하는지
Wow, what a shot.
단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 그땐 꼭 말해줄게 넌 내 삶의 이유의 전부란 걸 너에게로 난 달려가려 해 난 널 한순간도 잊지 않을게 이 노래 너에게 줄게 You're my everything 내 맘 담을 수만 있다면 다시 널 만날 수 있다면 넌 나의 전부였던 걸
Ooh, nice touch. Ooh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Shut up. Do you know what is brilliant about this? This is the part that caught my attention. We see her beginning to break down, okay? She starts to have these emotional reactions to what's going on. She is upset here. He is poker face. She's walking away. Poker face. Poker face. And her disappearing into the shadows back there is so good. It's so good, right? Well, the emotion that we capture from him through this whole thing is all in these stages of the early, I say the early, I don't know, they could have been together for years, I have no idea. But in this stage of the relationship, it's where all his emotion lies. So I do have a question when we get to this point. There's a lot of expression back and forth, okay? And then this is where she starts to get upset. Now he's fighting for her in a way, but this almost makes me believe that for whatever reason, like they didn't work, but he's not showing any emotion. Is that like a self-preservation thing? Is that like some of you were saying there's lore involved here? Now that I don't know. Okay. So obviously there's something going on here from a storytelling perspective. It's context that I don't have. Okay. So the best I can do is just kind of give you what I see, and then we'll go from there, okay? Ooh, wait a second. This first shot here, where we see this, she's upset. He reaches and he grabs her, okay? Watch this first part. She's walking away. He grabs her, turns her around. They have a conversation. Watch the next scene too. Same thing. Reaches for her. She pulls away. It's still here. There's something here. Again. But she always goes away. It's almost like subtextually it's saying, I could never get it right. Does that make sense? Like, I tried and I tried, but I could never quite get it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to be the best version that you needed, but I couldn't. I wasn't able to do it. And no matter what, she always went. Now, obviously, he's crushed because, like, the lyrics alone tell us that he's upset. I mean, hell, listen to the voice, for crying out loud. If only I could convey my feelings. You were everything to me. Now, this next breakdown is so good. So we have immediate, like, this is what we call, well, okay, let me rephrase something. This is what I call reminder context. It's context that's reminding you of other things before we show you something new. Okay, we have to remind you of something. Because coming up, we're about to get chaos. Boom. It all falls apart. Now, because some of you are talking about the lore, which I don't know, okay, and you're saying something like, he was a basketball player, or she was there's basketball involved, I don't sports, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? But if I didn't know that little piece of information there, this to me still works, which is huge, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because as a standalone video, for someone that doesn't understand the lore, I'm not kicked out by things that don't make sense, because this still makes sense even though I don't know the storyline. The fact that we're on the basketball court, we can see the chairs that they were sitting in over here. Here's the basketball, okay? And it all comes crumbling down. This is a reference point for early in the video when they were happy together. So this still makes sense. I mention all of this because that is a very, very well executed video. If you can include the lore without excluding people that don't understand the lore, that is how it's done. That is beautiful. Me not knowing what their storyline is, killer. That is killer. Because I still have some level of an emotional response watching this without knowing any backstory. Okay? Oh, man. And I remember when we did the album breakdown on this one, this song, wicked stuck out to me. You know, I'm a fan of the piano and more of a vocal presence than anything. So piano and vocals. And then Jong Ho coming in with his vocals and that falsetto at that one point. That is speaking Roscoe's language. Oh, yeah. So the fact that they made a video is huge for me. I'm thrilled. And the fact, like, I can't say I'm glad they put lore in because I don't know the lore, so I can't really talk to that. But the fact that they pulled it off so well, it's so powerful, even not knowing that stuff, it's the chef's kiss.